Hello, welcome to Health Bites. Our topic today is water, the no-calorie wonder. We find in Genesis 2:10, it tells us that a river went out of Eden to water the garden. So water was vital to life in Eden, and we know that it is vital to life today. In fact, your body just can't work without it. Did you know that about 70% of your total weight is water? Your blood is 83 to 90% water, your bones are 22% water, your muscles and your brain 75% water. An article in the Journal of the American Dietetic Association states that from energy production to joint lubrication to reproduction, there is no system in the body that does not depend on water. Our bodies need water for blood circulation, waste removal, nutrients transport, digestion, and it prevents friction between joints and muscles. And it controls body temperature through perspiration. And this is just to mention a few of the functions of water in our bodies. Water, of course, keeps your skin soft and beautiful. It improves exercise performance, and it prevents constipation and fatigue, and it flushes out toxins. Water is very important for disease prevention. It can prevent cardiovascular disease. Adequate water also reduces the risk of heart attacks and strokes. And when a person doesn't drink enough water, the blood becomes thicker and more likely to clot. A study at Loma Linda University found that compared to those who drank 2 glasses of water a day, women who drank at least 5 glasses of water a day cut their risk of heart attacks by 41%, and the risk was reduced by half in men. Water can also help reduce the risk of cancer. Just by drinking enough water, you can reduce your risk of colon cancer by 92% in men, and breast cancer by 79%, and bladder cancer by 51%. Water is also beneficial in helping to prevent or to limit your risk of obesity. Of course, drinking lots of water will make you feel fuller and help you eat less. But researchers in Germany report that water consumption increases the rate at which your body burns calories. So after drinking approximately 17 ounces of water, that's about 2 cups, the metabolic rates in these people in the study increased by 30%. Diabetes can also be cut down by drinking enough water. Water is the perfect drink choice for diabetics because it contains no sugar. And arthritis is also helped by drinking enough water. Water keeps your joints cushioned and improves your nerves transmission and brain function and even your memory. And some signs of dehydration are headache, tiredness. Some signs of dehydration include headache, tiredness, fainting spells, lowered mental and physical ability, higher risk of urinary stones and stone disease, and immune suppression. Also infections, hormone disturbances, higher risk of cancer, like I mentioned earlier, thicker blood, higher risk of stroke and heart attacks, and stress and irritability, just to mention a few. Signs of severe dehydration include difficulty swallowing, clumsiness, shriveled skin, sunken eyes and dim vision, painful urination, numb skin, muscle spasms, and delirium. But what we want to know is, what are the signs of good hydration? Well, if your urine is clear to straw-colored, that is a sign of good hydration. Regular urination is another sign. A healthy person should be able to urinate about every 2 hours, and regular bowel movements. So if your urine is too dark, if it has a strong odor, or if you don't go to the bathroom to urinate more than 4 times a day, chances are you probably need more water. Well, here are some guidelines for most people, assuming no contraindications such as congestive heart failure. You should drink enough to keep the urine pale. The body loses about 10 to 12 cups of water a day. So water is lost through sweating, exhaling, the urine and bowel movements. And food provides 2 to 4 cups. So you want to drink about 8 to 10 glasses a day, and that's 8-ounce glasses. More specifically, an average adult needs 30 milliliters per kilogram per day, or 1 ounce per kilogram per day. That means that you can divide your weight in pounds, just divide that in half, and drink that many ounces. Keep in mind that these are just estimates. Just get in the habit of drinking more water through the day and check your urine for proper hydration or as an indicator of your hydration. It doesn't happen very often, but you can drink too much water. Too much water dilutes the body's electrolytes and can cause serious problems, even death. So you want to spread your water intake through the day and don't drink more than, say, 3 gallons a day. Well, will any drink do? Results from that same Loma Linda University study I mentioned earlier showed that women who drank more than 5 glasses of other fluids had more than twice the risk of dying from a heart attack. And men had 46% greater risk of dying. So we're talking about other fluids other than water. So yes, plain water is the best option to replace the fluids you need. Sugary drinks can slow digestion. They contribute to weight gain and cause blood sugar swings and require more water to metabolize. Soft drinks usually have phosphorus, which depletes the body's calcium, and it leads to brittle bones. And nearly all beverages have artificial additives. And caffeine and alcohol are diuretics, so they can cause more water to be lost. Caffeine is found in coffee, tea, many sodas, and it raises heart rate, blood pressure, sugar, and fats in the blood, and it can cause irritability, anxiety, tremors, chronic fatigue, and insomnia. Even decaf coffee still has many or more of the acids of regular coffee and may be linked to increased homocysteine and inflammation, all of which are risk factors for heart disease. Caffeine is also associated with premenstrual syndrome, fibrocystic breast disease, GERD or reflux disease, depression, irregular heart rhythm, and blood clots and stroke, and even miscarriages. Well, if you have a caffeine habit, how can you kick that habit? Well, the first thing that's very important is to know what to expect. And you can expect some withdrawal symptoms. You'll probably have headaches, decreased alertness, sleepiness, but these symptoms will last 5 to 6 days. So the symptoms are going to be the most severe for a day or 2. But the good news is that they will resolve within 5 to 6 days. So just plan to not do anything major during that time. Maybe do this over a weekend, and it is best to quit your caffeine habit all at once or cold turkey. It's the easiest way. Some helpful tips to help you kick the habit is to drink plenty of water, ½ ounce per pound of body weight, up to 10 cups a day. Allow time for rest and extra sleep, and avoid taking caffeine or caffeine-containing medications to treat your headaches. Do a lot of exercise in the outdoors and rely on prayer and Bible promises, such as the one found in Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ. Well, there is a number of healthier substitutes to coffee. These are grain-based substitutes, and they are things such as Ticino, Cafix, Roma, and Perot. You have probably also seen some enhanced waters. These are enhanced bottled waters. They're very popular. It's very difficult to miss the colorful displays at the grocery store. But are these enhanced waters beneficial? Well, there are things such as K2O protein water. That's one example. It has 5 grams of water, 5 grams of protein and fiber, which they say it will curb your appetite. Also, there is active O2, which is oxygenated water, and there is vitamin water, which is the country's best-selling enhanced water. It's endorsed by many celebrities. However, are these beneficial? Where there is not enough protein or fiber in these waters to curb your appetite. Just drinking water will do that. And you can get more oxygen just by opening your mouth and breathing. Now let's take a look at what comes together with those added vitamins. The serving size on the label of these bottles, it says that 8 ounces is 1 serving. But the servings per container is 2.5. So you probably drink the whole bottle. If you drink the whole bottle, you're drinking 2.5 servings. The calories per serving is 50. But the calories per container is 125. That's not going to help your weight if you're trying to lose weight. And the sugars per serving is 13 grams. The sugar per bottle is 32.5 grams. That is 8 teaspoons of sugar. It's just 6 grams less than regular soda. So don't be fooled. This is a soft drink, not a dietary supplement. Now you can also take a look at the label and you see that it really doesn't have that many vitamins, and the vitamins that it does have, one bottle has 50% of what you would need of those vitamins in a day. So to get 100% of your daily needs of those vitamins, you would have to drink 2 bottles of this enhanced water. Well, if it is the vitamins that you are after, I would suggest maybe just a multivitamin, which will be cheaper and it has a more balanced array of nutrients. Well, the big question now is, should we drink bottled water or tap water? Federal and state requirements are the same for both. Most municipal systems are tested daily, and a good charcoal filter will remove most contaminants. Tap water may be just as safe as bottled water. In fact, once opened, bottled water may be more vulnerable to bacteria because it does not have chlorine. And the irony of it all is that most of us suffer or face more health hazards from not drinking enough water than we do from its possible contaminants. There are alternatives to tap water, of course. You have the bulk water sold in the gallon jugs. Some are processed from tap water. And then you can have mineral water. They have dissolved minerals, trace elements. Then there's also sparkling water, which is carbonated. Some of them are high in sodium. And you have seltzered water, and you have distilled water, which is the purest and least flavorful. As you know, water is also very important outside the body. Regular bathing cleanses, hand washing protects us from disease, and hydrotherapy stimulates blood flow. Hydrotherapy or water therapy, it relaxes, and as I mentioned, it stimulates blood flow or circulation, and this is beneficial in a number of conditions such as arthritis, diabetes, and pain and wound healing. Cool water can help lower fever. It helps you to wake up in the morning. It improves circulation, and a warm bath can help you to relax. All through the Bible, we find references to the importance of water. In fact, Jesus is called the living water, who provides eternal life. Jesus said in John 4:14, But whosoever drinketh of the water that I give him shall never thirst. But the water that I shall give him shall be in him a well of water springing up into everlasting life. And his offer to you and me is, come. And let him that is athirst come, and whosoever will, let him take the water of life freely. Well, until next time, friends, may you live longer, happier, and healthier, the way your Creator intended it.